All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the third time I've tried to get through this zone. I've been having problems with the sound. Hopefully this is the last time. Hopefully there will not be a time number 4. Getting back to the groove. The whole point of this first zone is to find plasma, to get the radio tower thingy, transmitter I guess it is, and scrap everything. I'll show you a little bit of the scrapping and any anomalies I come across. I will let you see those too. Otherwise, I will, respect your time and not make you watch me salvage everything. So the first thing to do is go over here, scan the plasma generator. It needs an impact hammer to open. Come in here. I love these research trailers because you can get some good stuff in here. You can get the pressurized cartridges, useful in some later things. You can get gas cylinders, which are useful for impact hammers. And you can get chemicals. Chemicals are kind of rare, and they're used in a number of things. So I always stop and at these research trailers. Oh, a flare gun. Sweet. Alright, anything else in here? How about down here? And gotta always check the toilet for treasures. Ew. Alright, is that it? Oh, we might as well salvage these lights too. I can't remember if I told you guys already or not, but I am a loot goblin. I salvage and take everything for the simple reason that my parents were born and raised in the 1930s during the Great Depression. So I learned you really don't throw anything away. My father would keep a 3 or 4 inch piece of wire because you never know when you might need it. And then you wouldn't have to buy it. So yeah, Jackie's kind of getting tired of me saying I don't like to waste resources. Alright, so I'll finish up here. I had to spend a lot of the scrap metal on the scrapper. So I'll come down here. First time I ever came to this zone, I struggled and struggled and struggled to figure out how to get through the fence until I just gave up and ran the car through it. Until I realized all I have to do is kick it. Yeah. And I apologize for all the herky-jerky movements. I tend to talk with my hands and it comes across in the video sometimes. Oh, nothing around here. All right. Let's go into here. Now I just kick down every fence I can see. Oh, and I twitch. My hands twitch from time to time. So a lot of the herky-jerky movement is that. Alright, let's see if I can make the impact. Oh, excuse me. Well, I'll just rounds through this, and I'll know I'll have enough to make the impact hammer. And after this is done, I promise I won't subject you to any more salvaging runs unless something untold happens. I will show you the different anomalies and how they work, and usually I'll be silly enough to show you how much damage they do. Because, yeah, it's just the way I am. No one accused me of excessive wisdom. Impact hammer! Yay! Alright, so we're going to put the impact hammer in. I don't have enough room for it. Alright. Hopefully it's on the ground somewhere. Hopefully I just didn't waste all... Okay, didn't make it. I didn't make it because I didn't have enough gears. Alright, impact hammer in slot 3. So then you just come up to it, pound through it, and there I have 2 plasma and some glass. If you look in the upper right hand corner, it says I need 5 plasma. So on we go. At this point, I won't subject you to my salvaging, and I'll see you back in a second.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
This keypad requires an electrical kit to get through. I'll be honest, and that's the first time I've ever seen one there. Usually I can just go through it with the impact hammer. Alright. Looks like I'm done here. I'll just drive you down the road to the first anomaly. Okay, that's not the first anomaly I thought. That is called an abductor. It basically will grab you and throw you, and like I said, no one's accused me of wisdom. I also want to show you guys what it does. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here. Good boy, good boy. Detects me, grabs onto me, and throws me around. Oh, wow. Oof. That hurt. I wasn't expecting to do that. And it does the same thing to the car. I was going to show you that as well, but if that's where it's going to throw me, no thank you. That took me down 30% health.
Still looking for those plasma generators? Look for glowing containment units scattered about in the woods or at the base of the spark tower anomalies.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I forgot to scan the darn thing. It's called an abductor. I don't like that.
Driver, I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Oh, can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
That is not nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things.
They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants. And oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was.
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver.
Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
And this is a spark tower. And if that plasma ray hits you, it hurts bad. Just like with the plasma generator at the research area. Just break it, grab the plasma, it's turned off. If I wasn't at 65% health, I'd show you how much damage it does. It does a lot quickly.
Well, looks like you're near one of the old Gorilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
Okay. At this point, I will stop subjecting you to my salvaging, and I'll come back when there's something important, or an anomaly. This sign shows us that we have gas coming up, the radio station is this way, and camping, which I don't think we'll do much of. These cars that have color, whether they're white or yellow or pink or chartreuse or, I don't know, make up some color name, they are made out of steel panels, steel doors, which drop more metal fragments, and you can also get, which it didn't give me right there, can also give you...
That radio station's up on a hill somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Steel panels. I hope it drops one. Yeah, right there. Steel panel. And it's used in making some of the stronger car parts. Panels, doors, such forth. Nope. Well, as you can see, I thought I parked far enough away, but apparently I didn't. Yeehaw! You're gonna pay for that, you jerk. Ah, Big Dan's. I love Big Dan's, because you can gas up your car for $0 a gallon. And there's usually something inside to salvage. Not always, but usually. What the heck was that? Doesn't sound good. Oh. I gotta go figure out what that was, because as you've heard me say before, no one's ever accused me of excessive wisdom. Okay, what was it? We have another spark tower. I didn't... Yikes! Yikes! This one has 2 generators, so you have to get rid of both before it'll stop working. Just like that. Now, I'll just quickly salvage this up and I'll go show you another anomaly. These are called tourists. I basically call them crash test dummies, except, see that glowing light inside of them? They will explode if they're knocked over. Or sometimes if they just get upset enough. Or sometimes they feel friendly and they'll throw resources at you. So you never know what you're going to get. Me being me, I'm a nice person, I'm a gentle person, or I try to be. I try to always leave them alone, unless I desperately have no other way to get through. This anomaly is called a bollard. And they just go up and down. They will launch you or your car if you just happen to be on top of one when it decides to do its thing. I usually laugh hysterically when I get launched. Just like that. One thing you always have to watch out for is radiation. See that glowy stuff over there? Let's go scan it. It's called... it's not letting me scan it. Oh, there it is. It's called hot dust. And it brings out radiation. And you got to pay attention to it because it took my health from 59 down to 15%. I'll just get out of here now. Sometimes there's just ambient radiation without any of the hot dust. Radio station and lodging. This way. Huh. No. Looking at the map, it's still forward. Onward and forward. Ah, the radio station. First time I ever came here, I spent probably, no joke, between 5 and 10 minutes trying to find the transmitter, because you know, transmitters are up top. That's what they do. You're up top so you can transmit farther. So I spent a lot of time. Okay, can I get up to that ladder? Jump, jump. No, I can't get up to that ladder. Maybe I can bash in the door. Nope. Can't bash in the door. Come around here. Can't jump that. Nope. Nope, nothing there. Oh, look. A box. No, I can't get... Okay, can't use that. But I can loot it. Oh, dumpster. Yeah, get on top of that. No. Nope. And I must, like I said, I must have spent between 5 and 10 minutes trying to figure out how to get up onto the roof until I just stumbled across. That's the transmitter right there. And I had unknowingly grabbed it within the first 10 seconds I was here. Sometimes being me.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way.
And that's where my Octavice comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the Octavice display. It maps all anchors in the nearby area. Find an anchor and feed it to the Octavice to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about LIM technology than you need to know.
And yes, the LIM, you need that to teleport back. Also need it for other things that I'll talk about when I get back to the garage. Take that, fence. So this is what an anchor looks like. You grab this little thing and it starts to irradiate you as soon as you grab it. Put it on
Those
the arc
anchors may
device.
look like glowing balls of magic, but it's Limtech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face recently.
Well, that gives me all kind of hope. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm surprised it didn't tip the car over. Oh, I love this game. Oh. Okay, I accidentally parked in some of that hot dust, sizzling dust, whatever it's called, and as you can see, it's hurting me, and the flashing on the car means it's hurting the car as well. Let's get out of here. Health critical, yes, yes, I know. Well, I better go use the first aid kit. It heals. %, if I remember correctly. Ugh. Once more into the breach, my friends. Okay, now it's time to get out of Dodge. You'll see those 2 spots right there. That's where the gateways can be. What you have to do is you got to get close. You can't get too close or they turn red and you can't use them. But you got to get close. Oh, hi there. This could be fun. And sometimes you do have to go off-roading with the Road Queen family truckster. So they're letting me get pretty close, probably because this is the first time I've gone through one. Usually you got to be farther away, a lot farther away. See how that one turned red? I can't use that one, but I can get a little closer to this one. Alright. So, what I have to do is come in here, click and hold on that baby, and then all heck breaks loose. You got that big, that's where we need to head.
You see that glowing
If you look
pillar
over,
into the sky? Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
you can see that yellow circle coming in. That's the instability. The yellow's not too bad. There's some radiation damage, but not huge amounts when that gets there. And you can see the red coming in behind it. That's the bad stuff, Akshel. Yep, if you get hit by that, as Tobias said, you're beef in a blender. Yeehaw!
Oh, well. You're alive. But certain if the zone didn't get you, that gateway would.
Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing? I mean, they've been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. Anyway, it worked. So,
No.
you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the Gateway. It's the only way to get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie, but it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
Yes, we're clear. Alright, so this is the fabricator. And it says that we have 3.7 kalim. To make the antenna, we just need 1. So we confirm. Gives us the build stuff. Sometimes they're blueprints, but this isn't. It's a one and done. Then man, I wish it was that easy to build stuff in real life.
Antenna
Okay.
signals coming through loud and clear. Give it a moment to initialize.
And then we have 2.7 kalim to do stuff. So to make a matter deconstructor, which is important, would need to make 4 gears, which I could easily do. Let's take a look at other things. I can learn how to make a light bulb, which goes to steel plates, and I don't understand that progression. Or can create a light replacement kit, which can be useful. A hand vac, which I'll show you in a second. The Liberator, you can make it now. I mean, you can research it now. You won't be able to make it for a long time because it requires something that's not easily gettable. Or the anchor radar. This is useful because sometimes those anchors are going to be off in the middle of nowhere, and you activate this. It's got 40 charges. It'll show you what direction to go. Very nice. You can build a real headlight, side lights, which we'll get to in a bit. A relightable flare. That's also handy to have. Got stuff to make on the car, which is got a research steel sheet, but I always try to get to the steel car parts as soon as I can. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be able to this time, so I got to get through the light bulb first. Light bulb's a blueprint. I can make a lot of them. Maybe I can. 0.5? Oh, duh. Okay. I got the... There it is. Nope. So that's 0.2. That helps. So now... There's the bumper, I believe. Yep. Here comes the panels. And then the doors. And now I can ramp up the car a little sturdier. Next thing I try to do is to research better tires. Get the summer tire for 0.5, and I have 0.8. What I really want to get to, though, is the Whoops. The all-terrains. I just need, or excuse me, the off-roads. Those are the ones I want to get to next. I just need more limb than I have. Alright. Just got this blinking out here. Get the handbrake from the storage locker. Oh, here it goes. Handbrake. You got to install it in the car. They don't make you, but you'll have that annoying thing there if you don't, which drives me crap crazier than I already am. Put it in there.
Make sure to empty your trunk before heading back out. You'll need the space.
Hello, friendly dumpster. Wow, he really likes me today. He almost always has two in him.
And we're patched. Everything's in working shape, more or less. I've hooked up the antenna to the route planner. Give it a look after you're done peeping through my garage.
This is a transfer trunk, which can be useful. Basically, you use it, you take stuff from the trunk, you put it in here. Whoops. Yikes. Ah! This would be a... Oh. I'll dump it in here for the moment. It's past my bedtime. I'm getting a little groggier than normal. So we got the hand back here. And it's kind of nice because you can get a whole bunch of stuff on the ground and then just go like that. And voila! Now it's in my inventory. I don't use it a whole lot. I save it for special occasions. Okay. Find my way to town. That's the next part of the story, is to make
Ready
it...
to make this remnant verification a one-and-done thing? I'm sending you to visit Colossal Cappy. If that old anomaly doesn't induce electromagnetic resonance in your car, then we're free from Tobias's fever dreams and we can get you out of here. With that antenna fixed, you can now detect stabilized road junctions in the outer zone. You've got a stable route heading straight to Cappy's front door, but the energy readings are off the roof. I advise you not to take the zone lightly. You better gear up or you may not survive the trip. Which would make my life easier, so your call.
So you have one scan charge, or whatever you want to call it. You can choose any one of these to scan. I'm going to choose this one, which also lets me know these two. So, it says mission, blah blah blah, junction features and exit gateway, car maintenance recommended, blah, perpetual stability. Great. Then it tells me about the zone. Some okay atmospheric shifts. We haven't discovered that yet. Okay levels of anomalies. Radiation density is none. Or excuse me, low. Zone storms. Okay. Fuel density. Okay. Vehicle density. High. Building density. Max. Resource density. None. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure what the resources are, but it's also done it to this one. Yeah, blah blah. Exit gateway. Again, it's got the readings over there on the right. That's the same for this one. Here's the thing. Even though I scanned there, I don't have to go there. I can come over here if I want. Alright, so I'm going to go and I'm going to fix up the car, and the next time I see you all, the car will be fixed up and we'll be ready to head to the next zone. As always, thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for supporting me. Any questions or comments or suggestions, please leave them. And as always, be well.